We are back with the Week 5 Your Idiot Leaguemates preview. We're going to be looking at all the matchups across the league, looking at the updated power rankings, and doing the Bozo parlay, which I believe is Tony this week who has to place it. Yeah. We'll see if he actually does. All right, let's look at the first matchup here. Big couch rivalry. J-Mo and Gut battling it out.
Am I tripping, or did Puka have 24?
22 and a half feels like less than what Puka should have had.
Back to sleeper. Yeah, it's 24 and a half.
J-Mo gets 24 and a half out of Puka.
And a half.
Yeah. Are you happy with that, or are you expecting more out of Puka?
No, I mean, I can't really complain. I mean, obviously, I'd like him to go like actual Superman mode, but I got that last week. And to ask that back-to-back weeks on a short week feels a little greedy as an owner. So I appreciate him.
We'll say, seeing him getting involved inside the 5, like moving away from Adams too, it feels like there's legit touchdown upside.
Scoring back-to-back weeks.
That's big for you.
That is nice. I
Overtime,
really
big for you.
Wish I was a better player and picked up Tongs. I actually don't have an excuse. I just was like 1 o'clock yesterday. I was like, should have done something an hour ago, and I did it.
There was a lot of those thoughts yesterday. I was like, oh, I need a flex. Like, Kendrick Bourne could be cool. Tongas could be cute. But then it's like, you do it, and then he puts you up 3, and you're like, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah. No, Tongs, though, I like just because, like, Waller, like, as much as I spent on him, like, I'm not, like, going to, like, triple down. Like, I have to start him. I probably would have gone Tongs if I was a better player.
Yeah, you're probably going to need a big Puka. I mean, you needed a big Puka game considering the bottom of your lineup.
Yeah.
Here.
Like, he did what I needed to, like, you know, say I'm still technically alive. You know, if he had a dumpster game like he did in the first half, we could have called my week early, but now I could still go in and be like, all right, I probably got like a 33% chance. So
this is like just I feel like an objective viewing, and I tweeted this out, I think, a couple days ago, but this is like one of the sloppier weeks in fantasy I can remember. Just like what you have to do to set a lineup this week is disgusting this early in the season. Like that type of lineup makes sense, I feel like, in week 14. But right now, because you have the entire Packers team on bye, you lost Malik Neighbors, you lost James Conner and Trey Benson. So like having to put those guys in is crazy.
Rough.
Yeah. Gut, on the other hand.
Yeah, Gut's looking
full
good.
lineup.
Could be without Debo, though. Probably will be. Who would you put in his place?
Either Alec, Shaheed. I mean, Shaheed's due for one big just shot.
Giants,
like, literally
Yeah.
due yet this year to have one. I mean, any of those 4 on the bottom I could probably throw in. Alec, JCM, probably not, but Rashid Shaheed, Josh Downs, any of them I would feel all right throwing in at the flex spot. But obviously I'd prefer Debo to just fucking grow up a little bit.
Henry and Marks taking each other on.
Yeah, I mean, I feel solid about Marks now moving forward. His projections on MGM was, I think, 12.5 or 13.5 carries and 57.5 yards, 14.5 receiving yards. It's like they're projecting him to have a solid day. And Henry, they just have to fucking run the ball. Like, they got nothing. Like, Cooper Rush ain't going to be Lamar. So,
no, I mean, you have some good fucking matchups this week, too.
I think you have, like, the most whole lineup you or Nate.
I don't like Emeka versus Seattle, especially with Spoon back. But everyone else I feel pretty solid about.
There's actually nothing better in the Dolphins-Panthers is having a guy on both sides of that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, until the score's 6-0.
That's like the best thing in fantasy. Like, no matter what, like, I have a guy to root for and watch on either side of this game.
Yeah, no,
especially when it's like a high over-under.
Yeah. Should be interesting. But I'm 0-4, so I'm like, if I lose this week to J-Mo's whatever the fuck that is on the right side, I'm going to pack it the fuck in.
Yeah,
like
you have to win
I'm
this.
going to send messages to every single one of these players on DMs and tell them that they failed me individually. Just be that petty asshole.
Woody Marks, you might get a response from him. Like, he's not well known yet.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, boss.
Okay, I might
what
have
the
more
fuck are
followers
we
than Woody
doing?
Marks.
Like, how do we not be better than this? Send him the exact matchup. Like, you lost to Kendrick straight up. What are we doing? But no, overall, I feel pretty solid. I feel good about my depth right there. Just like a few flex plays you can throw in and feel pretty solid about. So
yeah, it's pretty rare to see a 0-4 team look like they've got a stronger team than a 4-0 team this week. But I think that's the case.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Like, knowing my guys and just how my teams perform this week,
it's like you have
everyone's underperforming.
Every reason to win, but also everything to lose.
1,000%.
I can eat one.
Yeah, you can eat one, not have anything to worry about. Spencer Rattler goes for 300 on the Giants. Kendra Miller becomes the RB1. Darren Waller finds 3 touchdowns for no fucking reason.
3 Saints is the worst thing
That's so tough.
ever.
Like, you couldn't have a better matchup, though.
You were
It's
so
just
excited
like-
to not have to watch the Giants anymore.
Yeah.
You have to
I mean,
watch the other
if
side.
Diami plays, I might consider him over Kendre.
Against the Chiefs.
I mean, he's literally your only other option. Everyone else is projected 0.
Yo, I can make moves. I'm not like tied to Diami or Wicks.
It's still wild to see 6 zeros on your bench.
Like I feel like it's not crazy if I want to go like take a swing on Tyquan Thornton and just hope his one target is a 60-yard connection. Probably won't, but I got options.
Yeah, I mean the only reason I would even like consider your team is because Puka gave you like 25 to start, but yeah,
Nah, it's not good.
Nothing looks good.
I got guns by a billion.
Minus
Guys,
just-
I put one hype video in the goddamn recap. So everybody are.
Yeah, I'm taking gut too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm believing in the boys this
Congrats.
week.
Team looks great.
Got his sweep. Next matchup up, we got Nate taking on Casey. A little snapback action.
I'm pulling for Nate.
Another
Heavy.
4-0 versus 0-4
Oh, yeah,
matchup.
we got to get Casey buried.
Yeah, have
we
to.
got to get him buried.
Like his confidence is way too high for 0-4.
He's confident.
Have you met
Do you
Casey
watch any of the-
Settleman?
do you watch any
You
of the
literally
videos?
hosted weekly preview or waiver wire with him.
I will say, to be fair, I agree with most of what he said, but at this point, he's had so much bad luck run out his way that I don't know if he's going to be able to overcome it. Like, I don't think his team is that bad.
No, I mean JSN is like having like damn near Puka. Like he's so good.
Yeah, and then when things are like, when Terry's actually healthy, when Josh Jacobs is in the lineup, like his team does not look bad at all, but it's just the fact that when you get yourself in an 0-4 hole. But, I mean, me and Tony both being 2-2, it's not, we're not that far away.
No,
No,
to start
I-
2 tight ends is rough.
I like his roster.
Again, 0-4 feels like
The Jacobs
season's
trade was
over, but-
nice for him.
Yeah, for sure. I'm saying, if I went back and like looked at my team from the rip, if I didn't make any moves and just wasn't a dumbass, I would feel so good about my team right now.
Shout out Woody Marks.
No, legit. You have like all the scraps from my free agents, and it
You're
makes me
welcome.
sick to my stomach.
Next year we should add an extra bench spot and be like, you can't make any moves till week 3.
Just like an IR.
I guess just an extra bench.
Tony
spot.
would literally be foaming at the mouth.
for week 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Nate's without a lot of big players here too.
Is he?
Yeah,
fair.
missing Caleb, Ricky, DJ, Lamb.
Yeah, no, that bench is ridiculous.
Rashad White's on his bench right now, so that's
this is a good week for
like-
Case.
Wow, you think he's going to start Chase Brown over Rashad?
if Bucky doesn't play.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's
then
going
you
to put
just
Rashad
switch
up
them.
there. That's fair. Okay, that makes sense.
Chase Brown versus Detroit just feels so gross.
It does, but when it's your like 6th player, it's like whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's starting Isaiah Bond, dub.
I mean, he's got both his quarterbacks in good matchups. Javante's a good matchup. We'll see what happens with Bond.
This is close.
I think I really like
I think
Nate
Malik
here.
Washington and
Yeah.
Kier and 2 tight ends is close.
I like Nate here
don't feel
too,
great about.
There's still so many. It feels like there's a lot of holes on Casey's team still.
for sure.
Like
I would
sure,
say
Michael Carter's got a good
Saquon versus
matchup.
Denver don't feel great.
He could have like an explosion of fields, and if some of those, if he gets a run back with like Ferguson, maybe Goff's got a good matchup, but I could also see that being like Gibbs and Monty scoring a bunch. Yeah, I'm going Nate here.
Nate,
I'm going Nate.
Some feeling Casey.
yeah,
Some people are just due.
sticking with 0-4 Casey.
Yeah, it's another 4-0 0-4
Yeah.
matchup.
We could potentially have 3 0-5 teams heading into week 6.
It's a movie.
That would be elite.
Literally be out of the window.
Kind of sucks. Like I feel like the toilet bowl now like kind of diminishes that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not like a battle for last place.
Yeah.
Toilet bowl just making me wait out the season, sadly.
All right, next matchup we got Ron taking on Nick. Nick got how many points out of Stafford? Is it actually?
25.5.
Nick got 25.5 points out of Stafford. Definitely a performance you're going to take out of your QB.
Or especially with Brock out.
Yeah.
When I first looked at the lineups, I was like, oh, Ron's team looks good. And then Lamar was out. And I was like, okay, that's a hit to Lamar, obviously. And then also to Zay Flowers. And then,
And AJ Brown versus Denver,
yeah.
like
But,
Sertain.
yeah, you know what? I feel horrible that do you guys watch the latest video we put out? He said he changed his bid for Dylan Gabriel based on
Yeah.
the tweet that I put out.
Yeah.
So if that comes back to bite me, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. Like I need to figure out a balance
There's
between
no way Gabriel is the reason you lose this matchup.
I mean, what if he just puts up like
yeah?
What if he just puts up like 20 points? What if he has like a good game?
I'd be shocked.
Dude, it was either Gabriel or like Fannin or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a
Because he doesn't have
quarterback
a
versus a
quarterback.
random flex. Like, I do think that could be a 10-point swing.
Yeah.
In the scheme of things. And just the fact that I tweeted it out, I could have waited 20 minutes for it to happen. Like, it might not happen, but I'm just saying, like, if it were, I'd be really fucking pissed about it, you know?
I like your team, but then I realized Chuba and Torrey Horton are sitting in there.
Yeah, like, Chuba's going to be out. Brock's already out. Juwan's out. Fucking...
What are you doing about Chuba?
I'm going to start him, Gut.
No, like, what are you doing to replace him?
I don't know.
I feel like you almost got to take like a
shit. Yeah, you don't have anyone else.
Washington running back and hope one of them get a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple days. I mean, Rico's on the wire. I don't know if I want to fucking overspend for him. I will say, like, I tried to get him yesterday. I don't know why the fuck it didn't go through, though. And now I'm going to have to pay probably double if I want to get him.
I think because he was just dropped.
He's dropped. I looked. He was dropped 2 days prior to yesterday's waiver running, which it should have went
prior.
through. I know it's not your fault, but like I don't know why the fuck it didn't run yesterday for Rico.
Yeah.
Tony dropped him on Tuesday, so it should have been Wednesday, and then I should have been able to pick him up Thursday. And I had a bid in for him, but now obviously I'm gonna have to bid more if I want to get him, which is like kind of fucking annoying. But I don't know. I got to check the waiver before it runs.
What exactly is Chuba's injury? Like, I don't even know.
It was like he played through it this week, and then they said he aggravated a little bit, but he's like, I don't know, day to day.
It's like, oh, it's Miami. You can take one.
I'm curious, since you know that Ron put 61 on Gabriel, if you could go back, would you put 62 on Gabriel so that Ron didn't get him?
No.
No?
I just would not tweet that out. Because I put like 30 on him, and I wouldn't overspend more to get Gabriel because, like, at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't really need him on my bench, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough scenes. Yeah, he's got Gabriel. I mean, it looks like now he's got no other. Kind of odd that he's putting Gabriel in his lineup, but then he's benching both of the Cleveland Browns pass catchers that go along with him. He had them both in the lineup earlier, Fannin and Jerry Jeudy.
Oh, really? He's been making changes.
Yeah, so I think he's probably still got some sit-start decisions to make between Addison, Travion, Jeudy, and Fannin. But yeah, I would love my team if this week if Chuba was healthy, and I'll have to figure out a flex over Torrey Horton. But
You're not going to rock with Torrey?
yeah, I mean, his floor is so low. I'd rather just get someone that I know is going to get at least like 3 or 4
Don't
targets.
pull a Casey and put a donut in there.
Yeah.
A willing donut.
Yeah, I was leaning Nick, but the fact that there's like those 2 massive holes.
Yeah.
Nick starting with 25. That was nice. I'm
Yeah.
going Nick.
I know.
is-
That's the I know. I got a really tough fucking run out this week. Like I felt so good about it, and then it's just been like a little bit of bullshit back like in days leading up.
Like ETN versus KC, AJ versus Denver. Zay Flowers would know against Houston and would know Lamar.
I'm not like overly concerned about any of those players, to be honest, from a fantasy
AJ
standpoint.
Brown has been literally zeros for almost every week but one.
But so has fucking Jamar Chase. So has Brian Thomas. Like, there's no difference. They all fucking suck.
Until this week.
I'm gonna still lean Unk.
And Pickens has put up 30 against the Jets.
Go get Rico so I feel
Did you not
better.
hear my speech about Dak? That automatically translates to Pickens.
Yeah, whatever. I'm taking me too.
All right, quick update. It's about 5 or 6 hours after we filmed the preview video. Waivers ran at noon, as they always do. I went in on Rico Dowdle. I had to. I had no other choices. You saw my lineup. I didn't have a running back because now Chuba's going to be out. I didn't have a flex spot. So I was like, all right, Rico Dowdle as a fantasy asset right now is going to be better than Rico Dowdle without Chuba Hubbard is going to be a better fantasy asset right now than Chuba Hubbard with Rico Dowdle on the field. Like, they're fine by themselves, but when it's just condensed to one player in that backfield, they get goal line opportunities, they catch passes. I'm actually fucking hyped about winning them. Spent $45 on him. The next highest bid was Jack at $35. I had to play it calm and coy and cool and collected throughout the video because I needed him. I needed him bad, and there was nothing else on the waiver wire to fill that slot. Here's the other thing with Chuba, man. Week to week now with the calf injury, I don't like the fact that he played and then they came out and said it got worse, and now he's been DNP at practice all week long. I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into another week after this and then maybe another week after that. We've seen what injuries happen, man. Like Trey Benson went from like, oh, maybe there was a tweak at the end of the game to now on the fucking IR. I'm just not taking chances with it. So we dropped 45. I had 170 to spend. Like, I haven't really dropped anything yet throughout the fab bids. So this was my guy to go and get him. I also know there's a lot of teams that were like really running back needy. So I was a little bit nervous that someone else was going to overspend for him, but I spent just the right amount. Jack spent 35 and then immediately was pissed he didn't get him. And then he offered 50 and then 60 and then 70 in the chat, getting turned down all of them. There's Rico Dowdle is priceless, my brother. So I never thought I'd be so excited to get fucking Rico Dowdle in my lineup. But that's fantasy football week 5. This is a schlop fest right now. The other thing too, like if Chuba misses time, the schedule coming up, I think they got Miami, then they got Dallas, then they got the Jets. Like this was just one that if I didn't get him, I would have been fucking pissed at myself for the next month. So I'm just not taking the chance. We got our guy. Now the lineup feels a lot better. I got to figure out the flex spot, though. One other thing to add in this Rico Dowdle fiasco. Tony actually picked up Rico Dowdle before the weekend. The games happened. Tuesday comes around. He drops Rico. Wednesday, they announced Chuba Hubbard had a setback, so it would have been great for him if he held on to him. However, he dropped him on Tuesday. We have a waiver rule that a player needs to sit on waiver for 2 periods, 2 days, 2 waiver rolls in order to be able to get him. So if he drops him on Tuesday, you're able to get him by Thursday. I did that knowing, I saw on fucking Wednesday that Chuba Hubbard was a DMP. You heard the news like, his calf strain got worse. I'm automatically like, I don't need to wait for any more reports. I know he's out on Sunday. Like that triggers to me immediately. I'm like, I need to get Rico Dowdle. Couldn't get him Wednesday because we needed to wait one more day. Put it in for Thursday. On the fucking waiver slip, I put it on for $10 because I'm like, these people aren't really paying attention. I think I would have got him for $10 on Thursday prior to the second did not practice report coming out. But for whatever reason, it did not trigger on Thursday. It said like going on Thursday at like 2 p.m. instead of 12 p.m. I don't know what happened. Everything else went normally, but Rico just didn't go through. I don't know if there's a commissioner problem. I don't know if there's corruption going on. I don't know if it's a fucking sleeper problem, but I should have got him yesterday for $35 less. 2 days on waiver, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
All right. I have a question for fantasy football ethics. All right. Here, Nick wins this bid for Rico Dowdle. Huge deal. He has Chuba Hubbard. He bids $45. Now, if I'm being honest with you guys, $45 for pretty much a free RB2 this week. Who knows how long Chuba Hubbard's out for? We just saw Darren Waller go for $70. I bid $61 on Dylan Gabriel. A free RB2. You can pretty much set and forget Rico Dowdle for like 12 to 15 points this week, and all he goes for is $45. Here's my question. I debated it heavily. I need wins. All right? The guys in front of me in my division, both 3-1, Joe and Jack. Would it have been foul if I hit the group chat up this morning saying, hey, Rico Dowdle is like my RB18 in my rankings. I bid all I had. I bid $21 on him. That's all I have left over. If I hit up the group chat and said, hey, like fucking wake up and bid on this guy because I don't want Nick to have him, it would have at least costed Nick more fab. Maybe it would have had it so he now doesn't have a replacement for Chuba Hubbard this week. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. I'm curious if that would have been foul play or if that would have been smart on my part. But I bit my tongue. I'm the new guy here. I thought that might have been an asshole move. So here we are. We just got to beat Nick, even with Rico Dowdle.
Yeah.
I'm taking Ron. Ron pulls this one off. I got to stop doubting him. He's being doubted too much.
Doubted way too much.
Next matchup, me taking on Joe.
Joe put up 31.
Yeah, Joe got a big 30 fucking points out of Kyron Williams on Thursday.
Huge.
That's over. I'm taking Joe.
Hate to see that. I mean, luckily, the bottom of his roster looks pretty rough, but it's still
Amari
just...
his best?
Dude,
oh,
he's got
so
Keon
many
Coleman
buys.
all the way down. That is disgusting.
Yeah.
That's all. He's got, holy shit, you got a nice run out this week, Sexy. Jesus Christ.
Hey, but Ertz feels pretty good.
Ertz feels great if Debo doesn't play.
Yeah.
But
Him
Keon
picking him up
Cooper,
for- it's a movie.
yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I didn't realize how bad that was for Joe.
It's just the fact that Kyron put up 30 right off the bat. That's like, fuck. Like, if he just
Yeah.
put up 15, I'd feel really good. But, like, 30 is really tough to come back from.
I mean, your receivers got nice matchups and stuff.
I
Yeah.
still think you might. Oh, God, Joe. I mean, Pacheco's a square.
I mean, I got Sean Tucker down there, too.
Yeah, I'm going to take Joe just for that comment.
Rico Dowdle on the waiver wire.
Sexy, your team, like, there's something there. But,
There is.
there's something there.
Having Worthy back is nice.
Yeah, Worthy
It's-
being good.
yeah.
We'll see how long that lasts when Rachi Rice returns.
Burrow is just like that's just like the biggest hit.
Hurts
Because
so bad,
like
dude.
you throw Burrow in there as a quarterback, and then you've got
Yeah.
T. Higgins being legit. Then it's
Yeah.
like RB2 is then literally my only hole.
Yeah.
But
It's just not great.
But without that, it's like it just feels like there's too many holes.
I will say your team does look better hiding T. Higgins at the bottom versus right.
I'm gonna be honest. The Kyron score is a tough one to
30's
overcome.
nice when you know like 130 might get you a dub.
Gibbs versus Cincy.
Gibbs is guaranteed like 20 versus Cincy.
That's going to be tough because then now that bottom of the roster, all you need is like 1 or 2 lucky touchdowns for like those 5 players.
Chubb's definitely getting one stupid ass goal line from Woody Moggs.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go Sex.
I think I am too still.
Damn. Got us?
I don't know.
I don't think Baker's getting 20 this week.
Yeah. I can't believe his bench this week. That's
I'm
so
gonna
tough.
go sexy.
Everybody's taking me.
That's crazy.
Except for me, I'm going to take
Dub.
Yeah, I got a lucky run out with it. I got a chance, but the fact that
how
Thursday
I
Night
feel.
Football still happened. Yeah, actually, imagine both Gut and I win, Casey loses. That
Stop.
kind of sounds
Stop. That's
kind
not
of sounds
happening.
ideal.
It's not happening.
I want to see you guys go non-win, like no wins for as long as possible, just for the fun of it.
0-7, 0-8, 3 teams. I don't know when any of us play each other. Next matchup up, we got Jack and JL. Jack with
Jack
a
getting a 50 spot from those two guys
Yeah.
is big.
massive week for Jack on Thursday. I mean, CMC just still put up what he's expected to put up, and then Mac definitely,
Yeah, getting that in your QB2 spot is wonderful.
especially when your alternative was Cam Ward.
I mean, Jack's team as a whole right now, he's got Bijan on bye, which I guess fills that flex spot, but his receivers are really hurting without Tyreek. He gets Rashi Rice, so it's Rashi back, but
No, they're bad, but not as bad as JL's.
Yeah, it's like ass versus ass.
no, we got lucky as a league that Tyreek Hill went down.
You think?
Yes. What do you mean, do you think? Look at his fucking lineup, and then you add Tyreek Hill, Rashi Rice together.
that's true.
And then it's just like a random
kept Debo,
Michael
too.
Pittman.
And if he kept Debo and Waddle,
Yeah.
He shouldn't have touched nothing.
Yeah. If it ain't broke.
Nothing.
he would have had like Waddle or Debo on his bench.
Oh, my God.
That's insane.
And JL's got Hurts, Hampton, Judkins.
Those running backs turned into pretty nice.
Yeah, he's got a nice crew of running backs there, but the receivers just bring him down way too fucking much. I don't know why he's like content to run that out. Like he doesn't seem.
Oh, no, he's trying to make moves that are just unreasonable as hell, but outside of that, trying to offer me Quinshon Judkins for my whole team.
Your whole team.
That's what he is about.
I'm leaning Jack. That start's too good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough to overcome that.
I'm going Jack. JT about to drop 50. Marvin Mims going to get one lucky 40-yard bomb.
I kind of like JL's team.
What?
Are you looking at the
Shot.
receivers?
Are we
Well,
looking at the same thing?
We're not, but like
No Malik.
Jameson versus Cincinnati, Wandell with no Malik versus the Saints, and then the bottom 3 players are like better
feel
than
like-
most teams' bottom 3
I
players.
feel like for Jamison Williams, it does not matter about matchup. He's
Yeah,
catching
no,
2
that's
balls or getting 2 targets, and it just has to connect with one, and that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, Jack has Christian Kirk, Calvin Ridley, and Marvin Mims in his fucking lineup.
No, I mean, yeah, I get that.
Like that's
for
a
sure.
way worse trio than what I think JL
That's
is running
fair.
out. He just happens to sort it differently.
Yeah, but it's just that 50-point.
The start's too much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Jack, but I think JL's gonna put up a good fight.
Should be a good game.
Everybody's on Jack.
Reese versus Dallas is good, too.
Yeah,
If I can win this week and JL loses and Adam loses, I'm only 1 game out.
I actually think you're gonna make the playoffs. Probably sexy.
Everybody's talking. Final matchup. We got Adam.
moved up in my power rankings.
Yeah,
I don't think his team is that bad. Like, he just got shed in for no reason.
Adam taking on Tony. Tony with an okay game out of Devontae Adams, putting up exactly what he's expected to. And Adam, yeah, he's definitely, we'll get into the power rankings later, but he's definitely a big mover in the power rankings this week. Tony was also a big mover in the power rankings. So it's kind of a biggest riser versus biggest faller on the week here.
Yeah. I just hate his 1-2 combo, but they have pretty good matchups for running backs.
Yeah,
He gets
Pollard and
Jaden
Montgomery.
back. To be fair, that's his 4th overall pick. He's been out. He hasn't had him for a couple weeks.
Yeah. Jaden and Gino is way better than CJ and Gino.
Like, Scatabo and Dobbins shouldn't be that good, but they're actually kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad duo at all.
Philly's tough. I don't know. I still feel the same way about Adam's team, to be honest. I know he has high ceiling weeks, but like Hawk, I don't feel great about. Godwin, I don't.
Hawk's bad.
I mean, his quarterbacks, like, I don't know.
He's got Devonta Smith on the bench. Going Godwin over him.
Smith has been shit too.
That's fair.
The Rome Amon Ra 1-2 punch is fantastic, and he does have really strong running backs now that Cam's the one. But
I mean,
Like when his lineup
Marvin
is healthy,
Harrison becoming his 3 now that Rome's popped off with the Monra, like that's pretty nice.
yeah,
like if you take out Godwin and just put Roman, like that's his like peak lineup, and it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Marv, Rome, Amon-Ra, Genty, Scat, and Dobbins, you feel awesome about. Kyler's a solid floor QB, and Wentz is just going to sling the pill 50 times.
Yeah, I mean, he's got really good matchups this week.
Tony's got some good matchups too, though.
Yeah, G-Dub versus Dallas, Nico versus Baltimore.
Fair, yeah.
I did bet on Nico, though, so that means he's probably going under.
Oh, yeah, he's going under for sure.
That's just how betting works. Jaden versus the Chargers. I mean, with how beat up the Chargers are, too. Feel probably solid about that. Gino, Indy with no Kenny Moore.
Vlad McConkey, big
Lean
incoming.
tone.
I actually like Tony, too.
If Adam, I mean, it doesn't matter, but if he had a Roman, that'd probably be the difference.
My only worry would be I think Amon-Ra's going for 5 touchdowns versus Cincy.
5 touchdowns.
I mean, he just keeps scoring like every fucking
I don't even
second
drop Najee.
every time you. Yeah, I don't know why.
Like, move JJ to IR. Like, do something with your bench.
It doesn't show IR, so I'd assume Najee's probably on his IR, but
He's
also
only got 6, though. We'd have 7 if there was somebody on IR. Or he just got an empty bench spot.
maybe. Yeah, either way, there needs to be a move there.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go Tony here.
I'm going to take Adam. Be the one person taking Adam this week. And speaking of the power rankings, we had some movement. The 2 biggest movers, Adam moving up 3 spots into the top 6, and Tony down 4 spots into 10th place below Guttas.
Wow. That speech went a long way.
Dude,
Yeah. Everybody was
speech moves
inspired by
people.
that gut speech. Nate's still at the top, and there was a little bit of movement besides Adam and Tony, but not too much.
Sexy.
With how my ranking is,
12 and 12.
Yeah. For the first time,
Jesus
everybody agrees on
fuck.
something, and that's that I am the 12th ranked team in the league. Yeah. It's not a single person put anyone but me as the 12th.
I'm kind of surprised Jack went up. I think, like, me going down helps, but, like, I do not like what Jack's trade was. I'm surprised that, like, led to a positive change for him.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I had Joe at 2.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah, I moved Jack down for sure. Ron starts slipping he's down to 5.
It's definitely JL who's doing it, but somebody putting JL at 2 is kind of wild
Gotta
to
be
me.
jail.
it's gotta-
It's gotta be jail.
Nate at 7 feels kind of low. Like, it's not egregious, but I feel like he's like a consensus top 6 team.
Yeah. I think it's the same thing as with JL. There's just somebody who keeps putting Nate really low for some reason.
Are you able to check if that's the same guy?
No. Oh, well, I could check if it's the same guy, but I don't think it is.
Maybe someone just don't fuck with Nate's team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like a Jack or Casey kind of thing.
I'm surprised Casey's highest is 9. He feels like he would, like, give himself top 5.
He's an honorable man. Views himself as a bottom at
Whoever
least
put me at
14.
5 year to go.
It wasn't you?
No. I put myself at
I
like
think I put you at 5.
9,
Like,
10.
I was going to say,
to me,
100%
power rankings is not the standings. Like, I don't take an effect record. I look at your team.
yeah, bars.
So you think Gut has a top 5 team?
Yeah.
My team is nicey right now. Records don't matter. It's all in
This
the
isn't-
heart.
Yeah, standings is a complete different thing.
10-4 on the way, unless.
I want this forever. All right,
The-
prediction. Who's going to move up or down the most this week?
I think no. I was gonna say a bad performance out of JMO could move him down, but no, because it's just the buys.
Yeah. I think
I think Gut could easily jump into that top 6, like, if he beats the shit out of me.
Or I could drop down back to 11.
I think Joe will move up to 2. And then I think what happens with me or Ron, whoever wins will jump up significantly. If I lose, I'll probably drop pretty significantly. But if I win, I think I'll jump top 4-ish.
I like how your low is 7 and your rank is 7. Good shit.
Fire math.
I swear you're in the 7th spot like every single week.
People sleeping on me, sexy.
People sleeping on me.
Maybe Tony's at 10, and he's like fucking
15.
6 timesing the playoff chances
Yo,
of the
the
guys.
playoff,
Yeah,
the playoff chances I just don't understand. Like
We
Ron has
all 3 of us are
44.
above 50%. You, me, and Tony in the same division.
It's because they're just ruling Casey out completely.
I love that. He's basically on IR already.
Yeah, the playoff percentage are interesting here compared to how the league ranks the teams, because a 6% playoff team is ahead of a 52% playoff team, and we got Adam
I'm the lowest. I'd
37%
be
in
last.
the top 6.
Yeah, my team would be last for all playoff.
I
Yeah,
feel like I was the one that put Tony at 7, and I didn't realize that was like high.
I think I had him at 7 too.
Yeah, I think I did too, around that mark. Maybe
yeah,
if I'm
he's
at 8.
still down at 10. Nate is now a near lock for the playoffs, 96% by
Who's in his
by week
division?
4. Me, JL, and Adam.
He's like 4-0, and he hasn't had any like serious injuries, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, not serious. No, I was gonna say Cedric Tillman.
It's enough, like literally enough.
Bucky Irving.
Yeah, but I mean, like injuries because he's got Rashad White, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So he hasn't had any
Injuries like James Conner and Trey Benson type shit.
maybe like Malik Neighbors.
Yeah,
Maybe like the Packers on bye in week 5.
Yeah, big shit. Maybe like
Big week for Gutta's getting his first win.
Stop.
If you get this win, your playoff percentage is going to jump up to like
10%.
something
It's
crazy
gonna go
like
to
that.
7%. That's big.
3 teams with a above 50% playoff chance in the bottom 6 of
I
the power
need
rankings.
Jack and or Joe to just lose.
I wonder why Fantasy Life thinks JL has got a much higher chance to make the playoffs than Adam. Like, I wonder if it's factoring in future schedule and we just don't know what their schedules are.
Adam has 1 week where it's a guaranteed L, and luckily it's when he plays.
Well, it definitely does. It probably looks at the next 10 weeks and also like the projections of those matchups and whether or not they think you're going to win.
Adam plays me on a week where he has the Cardinals on bye, so his stack for that. The Lions are on bye, and the Raiders are on bye.
That's during your 4-week
no
bounce
Amon
back.
Ra, Ashton Genty, or Kyler Murray, or Marvin Harrison Jr. that week.
Jeez.
And I think I might be even
I
with
actually
somebody
looked.
else.
The week that I played Jack, I have my starting lineup is like projected for 60 points. Like I can't start a lineup. It's fire. It's like a
Can't wait.
It's a bye week for me. But all my quarterbacks are on bye. It's fire.
I can't wait to get to that. It's like next week.
If you want to check what your playoff odds are in your own fantasy leagues, you can do so completely for free at fantasylife.com. All you got to do, create an account, sync your league. You can sync your 1 league if you're in only 1. You can sync 50 leagues if you're in 50 from any platform, doesn't matter. And then you can get full access to all of their more in-depth stats and analysis through their website. I'm a big fan of looking at the more in-depth stuff. So you can get things of like playoff percentage, how lucky each team in the league is. You can see the standings over time throughout the whole league. You can look at standings over time. I don't know why it's fucked up for week 5, but yeah.
Such a clear graph. So many good takeaways.
JL is the
Looking at the
points
lucky
for.
score, JL, the luckiest team in the league, and
Love how I'm
With
tied
Joe.
for 3rd in luck.
lucky guy. 2 Settlemans down at the least lucky. So make sure you do that completely free of charge, fantasylife.com. Okay. Final piece of business, the Bozo parlay. Look at some picks so far from other members of the league. We'll have the graphic up on the screen. Nate going with Javonte Williams. Adam going with Marvin Harrison. Joe with Jahmyr Gibbs. Ron James Cook. Tony going at Tony Pollard. He almost picked Travis Kelce. Good little pivot there. Casey.
Only going to cost us one of these parlays.
Yeah. Casey going with Michael Carter for some reason.
You guys
Love
to
it.
stand on business after that
Love it.
celebration.
How about on the couch here? Who we liking?
Taking 2 running backs in that Titans-Cardinals game. I got K9.
Going
K9.
10 toes down on Jamar.
All right, I'm gonna go. He hasn't scored yet this year. I think it's in this week. Tedero McMillan.
He hasn't scored yet this year?
No, he's been solid
Holy.
without scoring.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah. Imagine he finds the end zone for one time in his fucking life.
I don't really have any locks. I keep going with Kamara, but he fucking sucks. Let's go with Tyler Warren. He's the guy who keeps scoring for me, I think. Going the tight end route. The odds will be on the screen. We probably are projected to win like $400,000 for a $10 parlay here. If you want to tail, do so at your own risk. And that is the Week 5 preview to Your Idiot League Mates. We will see you on Tuesday to see what happens in Week 5.
Yes, sir.